I've been telling you that I was going to make you a yoga video for a year, and now I'm finally going to do it. So this is actually the first yoga video that I've ever made. So please bear with me, as I'm not used to being in front of a camera, much more used to being on a phone when leading any kind of training or class or anything like that. So this is all new to me over here. What we're going to be doing today is some breathing exercises and some gentle arm movements, and then some more breathing exercises. This whole practice is kind of designed to just help you get in touch with your breath and introduce some more movement. You know, we're used to sitting at a desk and kind of being hunched over like Gollum in Lord of the Rings, doing our work. And I want to kind of open up some of those areas that have a tendency to get tense because of that. We can do all of this practice in a chair. I do suggest that you sit somewhere where you can sit kind of stably, where you're going to have room to move your arms to the sides, to the front, and then up above your head. And if you are going to sit on a couch or anything, just make sure you're not sinking into it so you have some freedom of movement. You're not straining to kind of sit up straight. Because we're doing arm and shoulder and neck kind of movements, if you have pain anywhere here in your body or in your upper back, and these are causing you any kind of discomfort as you do them, please stop. The goal here is not to have you stretch yourself into a position or a movement, but to help you find ways to move that kind of improve upon your ability to breathe freely. So we want to open this spot up. If something is hurting you, then I would like you to modify it in some way if you're able to. Or just stop that movement and just concentrate on doing those conscious breaths along with the instructions. And you can ask me questions afterwards if you would like to find better ways to do those types of movements that are more in line with the capacity of your body if those are giving you issues. We are also going to do some arms above the head stuff. If you have hypertension and doing those kind of movements makes you dizzy, again, please stop. You could try moving up to arm level or something that doesn't bring your arms above your head, because I know that does cause problem for some people. So I want you guys to be comfortable above all and not causing yourself any pain. This is supposed to definitely relax. So again, please don't let anything hurt you. All right, so to begin with, we're going to start with some conscious breathing exercises. So what I'm going to have you do is take your hand and put it up here on your chest. And your other hand, we're going to put down on your belly. And we're going to do maybe 5 or 10 breaths together. And there's a couple of things that I want you to focus on when we're doing them. So when you inhale, I'd like you to focus on the rising of your chest, the opening up of your chest. And when we exhale, I'd like you to focus down here on your belly, kind of sinking back in towards the spine. So you're going to take a big inhale. And when you exhale, you're going to feel your belly kind of fall back down. Now, I'm kind of rocking back and forth on my chair to emphasize that movement, which does work really well if you kind of have some space to move around and stuff like that. But if you're just laying still, just feel what it's like. Feel it moving up here and feel how your belly kind of recedes as you exhale. So go ahead and close your eyes, and we're going to go ahead and start. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale, paying attention to what it feels like for your chest to rise up, for your belly to fall in. Inhale. And exhale. So go ahead and take 3 more breaths here at your own pace. Pay attention to how smooth your breath is and how your body kind of reacts to these movements. You know, getting a baseline for what it's like to breathe is who you are. Inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and do 2 more. All right. Okay, so you can open your eyes. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to be raising our arms up above our head. Now I'm going to do all of these kind of movement exercises to a count of roughly 4. I'll do it, I'll show you once, and then I'll do it once along with you, and then I'll just continue to do it while you finish them at your own pace. To the count of 4 is kind of an average standard sort of thing, but if you find that you can't breathe that long for your inhalations, and please move with your own breath. So we're going to be moving along with the flow of the breath, inhaling as we raise up, exhaling as we go down. So I'm going to do it once here. Just inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, like that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do 4 of them together. All right, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. All right. I think that was 4. Like I said, bear with me, guys. One of the most important things that I've learned with these yoga practices when it comes to the breath is kind of timing it so that your movements are really, you're inhaling all the way up, and at that top of that inhale, when you can't breathe in anymore, that's when you start preparing and moving down through that exhalation right there. And kind of moving with that gentle flow of things as you go. So inhaling up and exhaling down. So we're really going to pay attention to that on the next one. And this one I feel like is a little bit more fun because we're going to be moving our arms out to the side and coming back in. And well, I guess I'll just show you. All right. So on this one, we're going to inhale out to the count of 4 in your head. And then when we exhale, we're going to exhale in and bring our hands to our belly. And what I like to imagine when I'm doing this one is that I'm exhaling and pushing the air out from the belly, and it's coming up and leaving. So I'll be like, inhale, and then exhale. So I'm doing it with my mouth open. But if you can, breathe through your nose as you're inhaling and exhaling, because it kind of makes it a little bit more of a smoother breath. But this is just to show you guys that I'm inhaling and expanding and exhaling and pushing everything back out. Kind of like a hydraulic system, if you will. Air brakes, like that. All right. So let's inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, last one. Expanding. And exhale, pushing everything back out. All right. Deep breath. All right, next one, last one we're going to do arm movements. We're going to bring our arms up from the sides, up towards the ceiling. So it's a little bit different than the other one. This one, let me just go ahead and show you. My arms on my chair here, a little bit in my way, but all right. So we're going to inhale to the count of 4 again, and I'm just going to show you this one first. Inhale, and this time I'm going to look up, as long as it's comfortable to do so, at my hands, and kind of stretch myself up at the top. And exhale, turning my hands out, coming back down as I breathe out, kind of letting that exhalation soften the cushioning, I guess, the cushion of the hands on the way down. So it'll be like inhale and exhale. like that. All right. All right, ready? We're gonna do 4 of these. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. All right. All right. So last thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of Nadi Shodhana, which is a cleansing exercise that you do with your nose, plugging one side and breathing. If you are having any trouble breathing because of congestion, then just go ahead and breathe normally as we do these exercises. We're just going to inhale and exhale along with everything else. So we're going to be inhaling and exhaling to the count of 4 on these ones as well. The way that you do Nadi Shodhana breathing is you block one nostril and you breathe in. And then you switch fingers and breathe out the other side. So what I'm doing with this is I've made kind of like a, like the hang time symbol from Hawaii, like that. I'm using 2 fingers though, because sometimes like this finger is short and it feels weird, but so I'm using 2 fingers to do this, blocking one side and then flipping them back and forth. If that's confusing to you, you can use 2 fingers like this. Just inhale. Exhale. Now for Nadi Shodhana, what we're going to do is inhale on this side, exhale on this side, then keep it here. Inhale again. And exhale over here. And that would be 1 round. So I'm going to go ahead and lead you through all of these. I'm probably not going to be breathing along the same time as you, because otherwise I'm going to get really confused. So I'm going to try, okay? So take your finger and place it here. Inhale. Exhale. Switch fingers again. I'm sorry. I'm not starting this video over. All right, take a break for a second. All right, so we're gonna inhale. You can take a finger and put it on one side of your nose. Just mirror whatever I'm doing in the camera. Inhale. Switch fingers. Exhale. Inhale here again. Switch fingers. Exhale. 1 round. Good job. We're going to do it again. So you're going to leave your finger where you last had it and inhale here. Switch fingers. Exhale. Inhale again. Switch fingers. Exhale. That was round 2. All right, 1 more. Close your eyes. Inhale. Switch fingers. Exhale. Inhale in the same spot. Switch fingers. Exhale. All right. Great job, guys. So that's called a cleansing breath. What I have found that it really does for me when I am extremely stressed out, I will use that one. Not only is it sort of confusing, so just figuring out how to do it takes your mind off of, whatever's bothering you, but it's also really slowing down your breath and making you focus on it and trying to get like a very smooth and calm breath, which I think is really important as something to practice and to kind of get used to, because when you are in great distress, having that kind of knowledge and experience to fall back on of being able to control your breath when you need to can be really, really helpful, like if you're angry or something like that. And this is a way to kind of not just practice breathing normally, but practice breathing normally in sort of a confusing and unusual situation. So you're kind of putting yourself into the unknown with it and getting used to breathing under unusual circumstances, which is, I think, extremely beneficial, as we all have a lot of things that we have to deal with in our daily lives that kind of throw us for a loop and can be very frustrating. And learning how to take a couple of breaths before you speak or do something that could get you into trouble sometimes, I think is a great skill to have. So I recommend practicing that as much as you can, really. Or just even if that's too much for you, learning how to just breathe in general and paying attention to your breath and kind of knowing what it's doing is very helpful. So that's my best recommendation for you. This won't be my last yoga video because now I have a GoPro and I have to justify a reason for having it, for spending money on it, besides just like hooking it up to my helmet when I take a bike ride or something like that. So, but really though, I wanted to have something that would make it a lot easier for me to teach yoga remotely and stuff like that. So this won't be the last of the videos that you guys get by any means. I hope it doesn't take me another year to get you the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you guys have any questions about anything at all that we did, please contact me and let me know. I am more than willing to help you guys, especially since right now it's right in the middle of the coronavirus quarantine and I'm locked into a house on self-quarantine right now away from my family to make sure that I didn't bring anything back from my travels that I just took. So I have a good solid week here where I can really waste as much time as I want doing absolutely anything. So if you guys need anything, I am definitely here for you. All right. Thank you.